Hey brother, welcome back. Thanks for being here. I've got two questions for you. What are you doing and why are you doing it? These are the two questions that I most commonly ask men that I coach. What are you doing and why are you doing it? And I ask those questions specifically so that we can start to become aware of our thoughts, so that we can become aware of the reasons why we do things, so that we can break out of our unconscious, automatic reaction to things, so that we can begin to make conscious, deliberate, intentional decisions about things based on what we believe, based on an understanding of ourself. And eventually we get to the point where we start asking ourselves, what is it that we value? Who do we want to be? And the reason that's important is because we're going to make decisions that are in alignment with that. And so it goes back to, what are you doing and why are you doing it? And it also speaks to this idea that we develop coping mechanisms when we're kids. This is sometimes referred to as our formative years, when we're powerless, when we're dependent on people and circumstances, things outside of us, for our safety and our security and our love and our acceptance and our approval. And so we devise these coping mechanisms to be able to survive physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. We learn to cope. And we take those coping mechanisms and we drag them into our adulthood, into our adult life. And we're not sure why we're doing the things that we're doing anymore. We just know that we've told ourselves that that's what we're supposed to do, that this is the way it's supposed to work, that that's who we should be. And so we have to get real clear about what that is. What does that look like? Why is that? Where does that come from? Do we truly believe that? Is that what we want to believe? How have things worked out believing that? What's been the result? What's been the outcome? Have you enjoyed it? Do you want more of it? Do you want less of it? This is the work. And becoming aware, becoming conscious of these things is the first step. And that's a lot of times why we need a coach. We need a mentor. We need a man to walk with us, to talk with us, to ask us questions, to listen to us, to be able to ask, is that true? To be able to echo back our words so that we can maybe hear ourselves for the very first time. We need someone there to be on the outside, because we're on the inside looking out and we can't see ourselves. We can't hear ourselves sometimes. And we are so busy trying to survive that sometimes we're caught in a bubble. We're caught in a tunnel. We're caught in that tunnel vision of survival, of fear and anxiety and shame and resentment, and just caught up in our own perception of reality, in our own set of self-imposed, self-limiting rules of how things are supposed to go and how things are supposed to be and who we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to act. And we don't think to question those things. We don't think to do something different, to do the opposite of that, to see what the result of doing something opposite of that is. So it's important to have someone to walk with us and talk with us. And so that's what I want to do with you. I want to walk with you and talk with you and listen and ask questions and echo back and reflect and be able to understand, what are you doing and why are you doing it? Just to get a little bit of clarity for yourself so that you can make new choices, new decisions that are in alignment with your values, in alignment with what's important to you, and in alignment with who you want to be. Because see, the worrying about the future is not going to make the future better. What we want to do is get clarity, understanding of self, understanding of what's important to us, what we value, and then we want to make choices from that place. Because when we do that, the future works itself out. All right. Look down in the description. There's a link down there. I want you to click on it. You're going to find my calendar. I want you to pick a day and time that works best for you to have a call, to talk, to just be able to share with someone what you're experiencing, what you're dealing with, what you're going through. And let me point you in the direction of some resources that might help you. And then we'll see where we go from there. All right, brother, that's what I have for you today. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.